Hello everyone, this is Broken Steel 1228 here, bringing you yet another Top 5. We are still in 2011. It's been a great year for gaming. 5 games in particular have been great, but overall I must say this year has been a good one. Now, after Santa Claus drops off presents to all you good little boys and girls, we have another year of gaming to prepare for. And if the Mayans and John Cusack are right, this will be our last year in gaming. So before your personal favorite end of the world scenario unfolds, here are my most anticipated games of 2012. Beginning the list at number 5 is Halo 4. Back in 2007, we all thought that Master Chief had finished the fight and that the series was over. I mean, that's the whole point of a finale. Well, according to 343 Industries, John has a whole new trilogy to star in. Both Master Chief and Cortana were last seen hurtling towards an unknown planet at the end of Halo 3. Thought to have been a Forerunner planet, speculations had been made that the game would be called Halo Forerunner. I guess they were half right. Well, 4 years and some mediocre games later, and Halo is back with a new set of games that have been labeled the Reclaimer Trilogy, starting off right where 3 ended. So far, all that's been revealed is a teaser trailer, some artwork, and a few little announcements on the story. So, what's there to be pumped about? Well, I for one am a Halo fan to the core, but not of the recent entries. The last time I fully enjoyed a Halo game was when Bungie released Halo 3. Multiplayer and any other aspects of this new game haven't been announced yet, but seeing as it's a Halo game, it's rest assured that they're working on it. So, here's to hoping that this new installment will add both some new twists to the original, but with a return to the original formula that has been sorely missed. Number 4 is... it's not actually a game, but it's a game system. It's PlayStation Vita. And while almost everyone is looking forward to another system release next year, I'm looking forward to this one. Just like every gamer, when it came to handhelds, I was a Nintendo kid, so I never got into the PSP when it released. And besides, I didn't really like the look, feel, and overall games that it offered. Now, after a long neglect of my handheld gaming, Sony has decided to come out with what it's looking as the most interesting piece of hardware that the industry has seen. Handheld gaming is one thing, but the PSP seems to have enough power to hold a game like Uncharted that looks close to its console brother. Graphics by far looking crisp as ever, making for an impressive new step in this genre of gaming. The lineup for the Vita, while it's not great, has some promising titles. Uncharted Golden Abyss, Escape Plan, Little Big Planet, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 are just a few of the titles launching with this new system. Sony definitely has given me a great preview at what they can offer. Now all I can do is hope they deliver. At the midway point of the list is Grand Theft Auto 5 coming in at number 3. I for one never played GTA 3 or San Andreas. I came into the series at 4, but my experiences with it were really strong. I love the whole vibe of Liberty City, the way the world seemed to move with or without you. And while many have criticized it for being too serious, I love that, and that's one of the reasons why I stuck with it to the end. Now, Rockstar has announced the next installment in the franchise, and so far all we have to work with is the announcement trailer, which unveils that the game will be set in Los Santos and many of the surrounding areas. The graphics have greatly improved since the last time Rockstar made a GTA game, and it really shows here. Who is the main antagonist? What's the story going to be? I don't know. All I know is that when Rockstar is at the helm of its own games, they never fail. Number 2 is BioShock Infinite. Games come and go, but one game that will always stick with me to the day I die is the first BioShock. A well-written story, tight gameplay, and memorable dialogue are part of what made it so great. But the main force behind what made the first game work so well were Irrational Games. Ken Levine and Irrational didn't take part in BioShock 2, but they are back this time to bring back the magic that they had made in the beginning. Infinite is not set in the underwater city of Rapture, however, but it's similar. This time it takes place in the opposite, in the Sky City of Columbia. Built to model the strength of America during the early 20th century, you play as Brooker DeWitt, a Pinkerton agent sent to Columbia to rescue a girl named Elizabeth. But with an ongoing civil war taking place, DeWitt's escape might take longer than expected. Tons of new aspects of the game have been added, such as tears, which are ripples in time that Elizabeth can take advantage of for your benefit, skylines, which allow you to use your skyhooks on a sort of roller coaster in the air, and many other things. Now, Irrational hasn't stated whether or not this game takes place in the same universe as BioShock 1 and 2, but even if it doesn't, this game has a lot of things that are leading to an amazing game of the year. Finally, we are at number 1, Mass Effect 3. I've been playing Mass Effect since it first debuted in 2007, and since then I've been eagerly waiting for each installment in the amazing space opera. But it looks like this March we will play as Shepard for one last time. After destroying the Collectors and discovering that there are tons of Reapers waiting in space, Shepard has discovered something terrible. The Reapers are coming to Earth. Yes, I know it sounds a bit cheesy, but in all honesty, it really isn't. Bioware did an amazing job in Mass Effect 2, so I can only assume that 3 would be just as good, if not better. And unlike getting rid of every teammate you have met, this time all around, Shepard's teammates are staying for the final fight. The game also features a new co-op mode named Galaxy at War, in which players will try to take over an enemy's strongholds. And these missions will make an impact on the single-player game's ending, so for once I'm actually compelled to play a co-op game. All my choices over the past years have been for this moment, and I can't wait to get my hands on this game so I can finally finish the mission I started 4 years ago. And that's that. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. These top 5s are going to be a monthly thing from now on. I picked these last 2 myself to try them out and see how they all felt. But you know what? Why not mix things up a bit? Post a comment in the box below and say which top 5 you think I should do next. I will then give you credit for the idea and make the top 5. So start commenting. Also, I would really appreciate it if you could drop me a like and spread my channel. This is how I know you all enjoy what I put out. And before I go, let me just say something. Thank you to everyone for a great year. I honestly couldn't have gotten this far without all of you. I was in the dumps a year back, and although I'm not a major company, I do think I am doing a lot better than I was a year ago. So thank you all. And watch for, well, after Christmas, watch for a very special present from me to you. I'm not going to say anything, so that's it. This is Marcel from Broken Steel 1228 signing out, and I'll catch you guys on the digital side.